Hello and welcome to the Hello World Bidirectional Two Transceivers code example for LISNR Radius Desktop SDK 3.0. Today we will be looking at modifying the radius sample application to create two transceiver apps, Transceiver A and Transceiver B. Before we look into setting up your basic desktop application, please note you should only run one of these applications, so Transceiver A or Transceiver B, at a time on your desktop or laptop device you are using. You can run the Android or iOS Hello World examples to work alongside of your desktop example. So, let's get started. For setup, I'm going to be following the instructions for the radius sample application. To download the radius sample application project for the Windows platform, I'm going to head into the portal, just like this, and click Download Sample Project. Navigate to the downloaded zip folder and then extract it all. Go into the sample folder. If we take a quick skim through this, you can see that there is a radius README file to help you understand how to use the sample application, along with pre-compiled programs as well. Locate and open the CMakeLists.txt file in any IDE of your choice. I will be using Visual Studio. Once that's loaded, head back to the instructions and go to Setup, Step 3, and copy over that code to modify this file. Great, setup's done. Let's make the Transceiver A app. In the sample folder, make a copy of the radius transceive sample C++ file and rename the copy with radius transceive sample A. Open this new file in any IDE or file editor of your choice again, because we want to modify it. Head back to the docs and for Transceiver A application Step 3, copy over that code into the file. Great! One last code modification, we need to replace this SDK token placeholder with an actual SDK token. To create an SDK token, go into your LISNR portal, and for the app of your choice, go to App Management and create an SDK token. Here's where we typically put the bundle or application IDs, but since we're using a desktop SDK, these fields aren't needed. Let's hit that button. And just like that, we have our SDK token. Let's copy it over to our code. The setup for Transceiver A app is now done. Before we build and run Transceiver A app, please take a moment to pause this video and set up Transceiver B application from steps 1 to 3. Now let's build and run the Transceiver A app. Open up a terminal, I'm using command prompt, and navigate to the sample folder. Run the command from step 4, just like this, and you should see your app being built. In the newly created build folder, run the command from step 5. There we go, we can see that it's working. When running the Transceiver A or Transceiver B app on your desktop device, make sure you are using a transceiver on a different desktop device or use the radius sample application on a mobile. Thanks for watching!